Rockies are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Colorado Rockies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go now? Here's Victor Robles. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's in there, and the home opener is underway. The wind of the pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one misses, and the count 1-2.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one almost got him. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Robles stands at second with no outs. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-0. Swing and a pop-up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
That is third. The right field.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And now up for Washington, Vladimir Guerrero. And that's in there for strike one. That's a little bit low. And 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Here's a 1-2. Good eye right there. Runner at second here, one gone. Bounce to third. Zips it to first. And Vladdy is set down.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 8. Gary.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Carter. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. And there's the strike. Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nationals leave one, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Coors Field, and pitching here today, Josiah Gray.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And the batter now, Todd Helton.
The first baseman, Todd Helton.
The wind of the pitch. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And takes low for ball one.
1-1.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. He was late there, strike one. And the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Ground ball to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So up next, Carter. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. First and second here, no outs. Lifted in the air down the left side. Thomas hauls it in for the out. And that is a big first out. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Dante Bichette. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fly ball to right. Guerrero moving under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Larry Walker.
So first and second with 2 outs. Larry Walker, the next to hit. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. There's a strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Helton at second. Blackman on at first with 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Left-hand batter waits. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. First and second, 2 down. And it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Garcia drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is the inning. Through an inning, no score here on the show. Welcome back. And now the DH, Joey Meneses.
Joey Meneses.
The pitch. Into center. Blackman settles underneath it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Lane.
Here's Lane Thomas. That one's in there, 0-1. Second inning here, no score. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes. Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
Outside.
The next offering misses. 2-1. That one hammered but pulled foul. And now 2-2. Stays alive. The next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now the lefty. Caught him looking for the K. And the Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for Colorado, Vinny Castilla. And he deals. That one not close. Ball 1. Just off the outside part of the plate.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
There's a strike. Out towards right center field. Robles settles under it. One up, one down.
Batting seven. The left field.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Boo, Chris Bryant, a kid who accomplished a lot right away getting to the big leagues. Former number 2 overall pick, won the Rookie of the Year, was named the MVP in 2016, winning a World Series with the Cubs over a 100-year drought. Man, you can't start your career much better than that.
Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. That was a moonshot. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Ryan Serven digging in for the Rockies. First pitch, and he just misses. Now, one of the people that really influenced Chris's career, especially at the plate, his dad Mike, a former 9th-round pick of the Red Sox in 1980. He began working with Chris in his hitting every day starting when Chris was just 5 years old. And that's down and away.
2-0.
Lifted in the air, right field. Guerrero moving under it. Snags it for the second out.
Batting ninth. The shortstop, Ezekiel.
2 outs, base is empty. Ezekiel Tovar digs in now. Base knock, right field.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Todd Helton now at the plate. He reached out a walk his first time.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Carter's throw, not in time. Stolen base.
pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
And the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Tovar at second with 2 down. Misses inside, and a count 1-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Denver, on to the third inning. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. And a pitch. Candelario getting to start at the hot corner. 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike. To the right side, Carter. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting up, the first baseman, number 6, Michael.
And now it's Michael Chavis. Chavis drafted as a shortstop. First offering misses the mark. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles. Doubled his first time up. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 1 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. Blackmon, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. That clips the corner. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Carter batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And a pitch. Just missed.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Dante Bichette. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. In there for strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Just off the outside edge. And the righty deals. Way inside, and that hit him.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just 1 out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully he can forget about the one that got away. Luke, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
Walker in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And here it comes. That's hard hit on the line. And that's the inning. The Rockies strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 4th. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
There's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Popped up. Carter sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. First time up, he grounded to third. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. The wind and the pitch.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Got him looking for the K. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's the catcher, Gary Carter. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And that's in there for strike 1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Strike 2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next one misses. 3-2 now. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. On the ground. What a stop. Gathers and throws, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rockies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at Coors Field. And now Vinny Castilla.
The third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
Gray back to work.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No, that's
And
out.
the slider just misses.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The pitch. Good eye right
No,
there.
that missed. That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Righty to the plate. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Castilla into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So digging in, Chris Bryant, the solo homer his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Well, Chris, baseball fans remember Chris Bryant winning the World Series in 2016, but Cub fans still remember Bryant's throw across the diamond to make it official. He recorded the final out in that rainy Game 7. The 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now catcher, Brian.
Next for Colorado, Brian Serven. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And now a single might score 2. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
At the belt and fires. Way out front for strike 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. The punch out there, and that's the first out. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Single to right in his first trip. That's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Can't glove it cleanly. Todd Helton getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh-no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time, it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Blackman in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And the 0-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. Here's the throw. Tag, save. And it's 4-0.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's the second baseman, Carter. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Helton coming home. One run across. Blackman around third. The relay throw. And he's in there as 2 runs score on the play.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Josiah Gray gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Mason Thompson gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Dante Bichette. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
2 balls and a strike. And that one missing
that's
low.
Ball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Guerrero moving under it. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 7-0.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Larry Walker. Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Thomas makes the grab, and that is that. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. We played 4. It's the Rockies 7 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Joey Meneses. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Just missed.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's a laser base hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So man aboard. Next to hit for the Nats, Lane Thomas. Grounded out his first time up. Helton, long run on his horse, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Going 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. No outs. Runner on second. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Garcia stands in now and watches strike one. That one out to right. Walker should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two down.
Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman, Jamer.
And now up for Washington, Jamer Candelario. 0 for 1 so far. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Meneses on at second with two down. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. So one left for Washington. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
The third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
The pitch. Now one missed.
All these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
One and two now. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With two strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Bryant lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one. In for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And he deals. Fouls it back with two strikes. The 1-2.
2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine, and that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Serving in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch misses way outside. Righty delivers. Falling behind 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
To third. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. It's the Rockies 7 and the Nationals nothing. Top 6. And here's the first baseman, Michael Chavis.
Number 6, Michael
Chavis, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 7-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a slow roller. Castilla whips it to first on the run. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Nationals, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams will hit next. Abrams measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that's in there for strike 1. And a strike in there.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Next one just misses. Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. It's softly on the ground left side. On the run, sends it over to first. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Washington, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Oh, 2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Bounce to the right. Carter. On to first. That's out number 3. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Ezekiel Tovar.
And a pitch. That's in for a strike. And a pitch. Good eye in that spot. Right-handed reliever.
That's the ball. That's down.
And now the count filled up 3-2. And he walked him.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Todd Helton digging in for the Rockies. In there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And now it's even up.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
2-1.
Kicks and fires. To third, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On to first, double play.
Now batting, center fielder, Charlie.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check swing, and he held up. That hits the dirt, and it's 3-0. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. And now 3-1. And that's a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Back there. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. His first homer of the year. It's 8-1.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Two outs, nobody on. And stepping in is the speedy Carter. 1 for 3. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And here it comes. That one fouled hard the other way. The 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Now the throw to first on the run. Inning over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 8-1. You're dialed into the show. We go to the top of the 7th, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Gary Carter. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First offering misses the mark.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And it's fouled away.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Pitch misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So now the DH spot, Joey Meneses, 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses.
When a leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
At the belt and fires. And that one pulled foul. Now he breaks his bat, and that's a foul ball. Carter gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. In there safely. It's 8-2.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Here's the left fielder, Lane Thomas. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner at second, nobody out. And now 2-0.
That's the ball.
And a pitch.
Ball. 3-0.
That one's in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Man at second. Out in front and foul to the left side. Runner leads away at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Kicks and deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Kyle Freeland won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. On the mound now, Dinelson Lamet.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. A little bit low.
Down, ball.
1 out and a runner at second. That's in there. That one inside, and a count 2-1. And another ball.
3-1.
And he couldn't come up with it. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter.
And now, Jamer Candelario. First pitch just misses. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Out there to center. Nice grab on the run. That's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 6, Michael Chavis.
Here's Chavis now. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And the righty deals. And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And now 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rockies 8 and the Nationals 2. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Patrick Corbin.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Corbin.
Dante Bichette digs in now.
For the Rockies.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
The wide to kick the pitch. Ball 1 there. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Erasmo Ramirez appears to be getting loose. Machado getting cranked up as well. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Bounced up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Larry Walker digging in for the Rockies. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Corbin, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Back-to-back singles. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Vinny Castilla digging in for the Rockies. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The 0-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 11-2.
There was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Erasmo Ramirez. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 61, Erasmo Ramirez.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. He's already homered in this game. First pitch,
Ball,
and he
that's
just
out.
misses. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike one. Going to count 1-2.
1-2 the count.
And the right-hander deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Brian Serven. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting. In today's world of baseball, compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. In there, and it's 0-1. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Serven leads off first with one away. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Guerrero moving under it. He makes the grab, and there are two outs.
The first baseman, number 17, Tom Helton.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and now the first baseman, Todd Helton. That one ripped. Way back there. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Here's the 0-2. And that just misses. That's down and in.
Nope.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
There's Chuck Nasty.
Flashed his power last time. Blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
That's in there, and that's strike one. Left-hand hitter waits. Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Denver for the top of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
Lamet back to work. Line drive and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Man at first. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. And that's in there for strike 1. Abrams checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that's in for a strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Justin Lawrence preparing to come on if needed. Suter, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-1. And a good eye there.
2-1.
Now a fly ball to right center. Walker has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Carter. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And strike 2.
1-2.
The pitch. That misses off the outside edge. Now one missed. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Next to hit, Dante Bichette. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
This one smoked out to left. Thomas hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just
to second, Abrams. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full. It's the Rockies 11 and the Nationals 2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the catcher, Gary Carter. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Next pitch is popped up. Castilla settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Meneses, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The next offering misses. Ball 2. Here comes a pitch. That's a strike, and it's 2-1. And that's too high. The wind of the pitch. In the air out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Last chance for the Nats in this one. Next to hit for the Nats, Lane Thomas. As the Nationals are down to their final out. That one's in there, 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And ball 1.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is in the dirt. And down on strikes he goes. Ball game.
Well, the 4th inning proved to be the real turning point. They looked locked in at the plate after that first time through the order where it just seemed that they were off balance a little bit. But once they started really recognizing the pitches, everything started to click.
11-2 the final tally. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,897. The Rockies thank you for joining us here today. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.